Hi guys, welcome back to Self Care Sunday, and we're on video 7 now. So we are 6 weeks deep into isolation and being out of the gym environment. So I think it's probably about time we had a bit of a reset, okay? Main reason why I say is because I've had a couple of people message me saying about they're binge eating a bit more, they put a little bit more weight on, they're procrastinating a bit more, they're not exercising as frequently, and I for one know that last week was probably my worst week out of all the 6 weeks we've had. So yeah, let's have a bit of a reset. Okay, so you can either use your phone, pen and paper, your laptop, because we're just going to make a short list. Okay, I like lists. So these are the things I want you to write down. You've got exercise, nutrition, hydration, sleep, stress, and productivity. Okay, so what I want you to do is rate yourself out of 10. Doesn't matter how accurate it is, okay? Just kind of your own perception. Rate yourself out of 10 for what you thought last week was like and what you thought week 1 was like. And if you can't remember what week 1 was like, just kind of rate yourself over the last 6 weeks, okay? The reason why I want you to do week 1 versus week 6 is to see whether you've progressed, stayed the same, or got worse at something. And the main reason for this is last week you might have felt like frustrated because you weren't eating as well, or annoyed because you didn't get as much work done, or whatever it may be. But when you write the other components down, it'll start to make sense, because if something else has slipped, that might be why the other thing is slipping as well, okay? Because they all kind of feed into each other. So just to give you an example, like I know people who, if they exercise, they eat better. So if you're frustrated that your nutrition's gone down the pan, then are you exercising as frequently or as intense as what you were in week 1? So that might mean that you need to pull your finger out and do a little bit more exercise. Likewise, if, say, my productivity was down, and that was stressing me out, so my stress is up, my productivity is down, and then I write this list and I go, oh, my sleep quality or my sleep duration has reduced, so I'm not sleeping as much as what I was before. So that is that. So the best way that you can do this now, I'll give you a little bit of a criteria for all 6 of them, just to give you a guideline of how to rate yourself. So exercise, I'd say you want to be 3 times a week minimum, especially if you're out of work. Nutrition, 5 to 7 fruit and veg a day, hitting your calorie requirements and your protein requirements. Hydration, 2 to 4 liters a day. So 4 liters would be more towards like a heavier male, and 2 liters would be more towards a lighter female. Let's have a look. What was this? So sleep would be 7 to 9 hours a night, I'd say. Unbroken if you could. So like I'd say 7 hours unbroken is better than 9 hours with a lot of breaks in it. Stress and productivity. So stress is a tough one to scale. That is more down to how you feel. So if you are really stressed, then you give yourself a 1. And if you feel good, give yourself say if it's the best you've ever felt, give yourself a 10. So kind of monitor yourselves. And then with productivity, I'd use that in more like a time scale and your time scale. Okay, there's no kind of criteria to it apart from, like, say for argument's sake, in week 1, I was doing 12 till 4, so 12 till 4 p.m. every day. So it was just 4 hours, but I was getting a lot of work done and I was doing it every day. And then last week, say I done 12 till 2 on 2 days, then it's not as good as what it was. So use that as a ballpark. So rate yourself out of 10, guys. Kind of give yourself an idea. And if you're down on a couple of things, let's just say hypothetically it's sleep, hydration, and productivity, and you're not 100% sure what that means or what your next steps are, just comment below or drop me a message and I'll tell you what you need to do going forward, okay? So this is how we reset now, guys, okay? You get your six components, have a look at what's rubbish and have a look at what's good. Once you've got what's rubbish, then you could, even if you don't know what to do going forward, drop me a message and I'll go, right, if this and this is down, this is what you need to do first, this is what you need to do second, and then the other things will fall into place, for argument's sake. Likewise, some people just need a bit of a kick up a bum. So if you know how to eat healthy, and then you do this and you write it down, you look at it and you go, yeah, my nutrition sucks, then it might give you that little bit of an incentive to get back on the wagon, okay? So yeah, reset yourselves, okay? Just like I said, there's an easy criteria to follow, 6 components. If you nail those 6, then you shouldn't have any problems, okay? Any questions, let me know.